All right, so we're back, and you can come. Here's our little cups. I've already flopped a bunch of them over. They only make 4, so I'm showing you how to do the last one. It's still too hot to do this, but I'm going to do it anyways. And then you just put your plate upside down on it, turn it over, tap it a couple times, voila. And there is our chocolate lava cake. So let's set this aside. I guess we gotta try a lunchroom.
They look good.
I can feel my butt growing. It's very hot. Still gooey in the middle.
Yum.
I think it's supposed to be like that because it's a lava
You want
cake.
to try a lava cake?
Maybe.
It's now or never.
It's very hot. It said to serve immediately. That's why I'm showing y'all. Hot, hot. It's very good though. Emma. I'm very hot, JP. And I use that spoon, I don't care. I don't know if you care. I know. It is good, huh? Emma, we're gonna let you try it, but maybe we should let it cool off just a little bit more. There's my Coke right there. It's good though, huh? Okay. Well, that's that. Jacob, you want a bite to try this? No.
No, thank you. I'm off the sugars.
Logan?
You filming right now?
Yeah. It's okay. Do you want a bite?
What is it?
A lava cake. Me and JP use that for it.
That's fine.
It's good, huh? There you go. What happens when there's when you got a lot of people going on? Lisa, you want a bite?
Yes.
That was a quick answer.
And I tried to edit it, so like in all of these I edited it out, but I was not trying to edit.
Now we're gonna make some baked macaroni, but we need Charmin. Where's she run off to?
Good luck. Your guess is as good as mine. What do we have? Is this a lava cake?
Yeah, it's this. See, this would be good for y'all because it only makes 4.
That is so good.
Isn't it?
Right.
Okay, it's definitely worth it. But I would say if you're making it for a bunch of people, you might want to do.
It was really good. I didn't know it was Oreo.
She's the devil. I'm not supposed to be eating carbs today.
I know, I did so good today.
Carbs don't count on Sunday or something. That's what I heard. And that's so good.
This is definitely a good buy. Yummy.
It doesn't really taste like Oreo.
You don't taste the Oreo? I do.
Not really.
I just taste chocolate. It's really good though.
Very good.
You know,
Okay, let's get on the macaroni.
The tool that I have to use to do that.
So,
It's just called a fix-it tool or whatever.
let me just rinse it out.
And to fix it,
That's okay.
the way it works is you select what you want it to fix, and it like.
I left the pot on the hot stove, so that's what's going on here. No need to panic. Alright, so I already pulled my noodles. Now, because we're just cooking for like the family and obviously you can see it's very casual, we're all sharing the same fork. We are going to, we just use whatever noodles we have. So they're much fun. I actually have penne in there and some bow tie.
You think it's enough to fill up this pan?
I think so. That's the whole thing.
That's great.
All right, so first we're going to spray the pan.
I'm just measuring it to the pan right now to see if it's going to be the right size pan. Hopefully I didn't spray this pan for nothing.
Sherman, she does a lot of cooking, like on a bigger scale, so she doesn't do a whole lot of measuring.
I don't measure anything, let's be
Most of
honest.
you will understand that, because really most of us don't measure.
All right, I don't know if I ever made a Mod Podge of noodles like this, but
It'll be fun.
all right. You know what? I think
Really
we're
good.
I think we're gonna just take some of the noodles out and save them for another day, so that we can force it to fit in this pan.
Okay.
I polished off this cake. Good job. Good job. Saved by the daughter who came and ate the cake I wasn't supposed to eat. Thanks, Lisa. Okay, so you can't really fill the pan up quite all the way because you're gonna have a lot of cheese sauce on there, and if you fill it up too much, it's gonna be like overflowing.
I did a lot of salt, but they're still not as good as that time you did it. Remember when you salted the noodles? I was like, God, that was good.
I do use a lot of salt.
Apparently, I tried to put a lot.
I mean, in these, I'm gonna wash my hands and put my hair up real quick. So
Apparently, I did not put enough salt.
I mean, we'll
I
be able
would-
to, it's the noodles a little bit, but really it's the sauce that I put a lot of salt in there.
I would
Just because
try.
I feel like the salt enhances the noodle flavor. So, you know, if you might be
Agreed.
thinking, if you have a sodium issue, this might not be the best dish for you.
Right. We'll just let her show us how to make it. I was going to do it, but she knows how to do it. Unless you just don't want to.
I don't care. It's fine. I mean, I'm forewarning y'all though, like, actually, I really don't measure anything. So I'm kind of just do it till it feels right and do it until I get the right consistency.
While she does that, I think I'll dig into another one of these.
All right, so looking at this, I'm gonna assume I need. We'll use this guy. I'm gonna assume I need like 2 spoons of sour cream. 1, 2. This is just regular sour cream. Okay. Now we have some Velveeta. This is just regular Velveeta. And I'm gonna guess at about this much.
Okay.
Easy?
Yeah.
This much? Okay, so we're gonna go about there. That's maybe 1.5 inches or so.
Yeah, that's what I would say. Maybe 2 inches.
Something like that. And I'm just gonna cut this up just so it melts easier. These kids don't have dessert around here too much, so they're excited about the lava cakes.
Mm-hmm. I cannot understand why I can't lose weight.
Oh, I thought she said calories don't count on Sundays.
I don't know if I believe her.
I think it's a lie. I'm not sure. All right. All right, so I'm just throwing that in there. We're gonna melt it. Okay, so this is optional. I just like a lot of cheese. I can't live without cheese. This is Monterey Jack cheese, and I just so happen to have an extra amount of this right now. So I'm just throwing some in there.
This is the dinner that you use what you have. I literally did not go buy one ingredient for this, except for sour cream, but I didn't even need to because we have.
I mean, it's kind of like, you know, if you have extra cheeses around, you know, you hear people saying 4 cheese macaroni or whatever. This is like whatever kind of cheese you have, whatever kind of cheese you like. Okay, I just poured probably, I'm gonna say that's about a cup, maybe 1.5 cups of milk in there. So what I'm really looking for, I can't really decide how much milk I need until I see it all kind of melting together, because I'm looking for the consistency of about runny pancake syrup. Runny pancake mix. So you can't really tell that until you start melting it together. If it's too runny, I'll add more sour cream. If it's too thick, I'll add more milk. So, and then I'm gonna put some salt in there too.
Okay.
Onto the stove.
I'm gonna move y'all so we can see my lovely assistant.
All right, so I'm
I
gonna,
conned her into doing my work.
you feel free to come take over, but I'm not very good at giving instructions because I don't measure anything.
No, it's fine.
All right, so this is just regular salt, and I'm gonna say the equivalent of about maybe 1/2 teaspoon.
I call that 3 shakes of a lamb's tail.
There you go. That sounds good.
That's leftover cheese, a cup of it.
Yeah, this is cheddar cheese, about a cup.
Nobody's
Alright, so we're just gonna
Here,
kind of
Emma.
let that melt.
Here you go, man. Oh! That's okay. Look, you knocked it off.
Oh,
That's alright. We'll get it.
I have cleaned up dog food today.
Why? You knock it over that often? Now you gotta wash your hands before you eat.
Where's my little baby ones?
I just used them. Oh, here.
I love these little poppers. As you can see, these are my most.
No, my brother's always dumped the dog food in the water bowl.
They're like
Oh.
these
He
little,
missed a lot.
little teeny.
And you can tell she uses them a lot.
I use them a ton. Alright, so,
Getting heartburn.
why? From what?
Stupid lava cake.
Oh.
It was worth it though. Oh, look who's here to clean up.
Okay, so I got this on kind of a medium-high heat just to kind of kickstart it melting.
Here, sis, wash your hands. You said, go back. You said,
I don't know what's the big.
look right there in that thing.
Well, yeah.
That's better.
I'm gonna
I
turn this
like
up a little
the
bit.
pound chicken.
You really have to kind of, it'll scorch it because of all these cheeses in here. So you really kind of have
Here you go.
to
Did you rinse it good?
watch it
All right, now on the
As
table
it
with some
melts.
lava.
Hey,
and stir it.
buddy. He does not like belly rubbers.
He does. He's just kind of grumpy.
I gave him an ear massage. He's like, and then I tried to touch his belly.
Now I can.
He doesn't know you good enough for that yet.
He grabbed at me and tried to bite me.
You ground my granddaughter, bro? Huh?
Guilty.
You know, I can punt a football about 60 yards. I could probably kick you at least 30. And Logan's having trouble with the old.
Watch, careful.
Is that on?
Yeah.
Oh.
Now tell me how you're gonna pump my baby.
He's having trouble with the smoker, so I might need that chicken in a minute to put it on my grill.
Okay. I didn't know we were smoking it. Whatever.
Are we smoking it? I guess. I don't know. I mean, it's kind of a grill / smoker.
He's having trouble with it, so we might be.
Oh
grilling.
yeah, the Traeger. Did he bring that over? I didn't realize.
I don't know.
I guess that's what he's talking about.
I have no idea. I'm not sure what a Traeger is.
I didn't see him bring that in.
What is it?
It's like an electric smoker or something. I just think Traeger is the brand. I don't know. But I think he's talking about the smoker portion of the pit that he's on.
I feel like that would take forever.
You don't know how to grill?
I am not the grill person.
I'm not a griller.
No, that's Jacob's job around here.
Uncle
I
Michael
don't know how to
usually
do
does
that.
the grilling. I think that's the boy part that they like to do that.
Daddy said it would take me
Yeah.
Jacob prefers the outside cooking. I'll take the inside. You know, the crawfish boils, the grilling, and whatnot.
So what are we having for dinner today, Emma? Do you know?
I know we're having steak and mac and cheese.
Yep, steak and mac and cheese and chicken and salad. And is that it?
I'm probably only,
Zucchini.
Oh yeah, zucchini and
not really like,
summer squash.
I really like steak that much.
You don't? Well, that good news. We got chicken.
It's chewy.
Hi, bud. And Kelly got a prize for you. I got something for you. Here, let me get it for you.
This is the easiest homemade mac. If you have milk and spare cheeses around your house, it's really easy. The Velveeta in it is really good, but if you don't have Velveeta, you could just use like American cheese or, you know, any kind of cheese that melts really good.
It's okay if I have
See, it's starting to get the texture of pancake syrup.
Well, wait a minute. Let's make sure we have enough. And then you can have some.
See it.
I think we might have enough, but let's make sure. Hey, buddy.
Hey, Dad. It's me.
Got my grandbabies here today.
Well, you gotta share with your dinner, because I think Kelly only didn't make a whole lot of them. You leave that baby alone. Come up here. Come sit up here and try it. Well, guess that. You get to have dessert before dinner, but you still have to eat your dinner to stay while fish watching.
Oh, yeah?
He said, yeah.
It looks like brownie.
It does, but it's called lava cake.
Oh.
Is it good?
I'm just letting it go and trying to prevent it from scorching. As long
Let me
as
go a
it's
little
stirring
closer
it
so y'all
down
can
good.
see the consistency of
Yeah.
that. It does not take long to make this.
Can you see it?
Yep, it's pretty good.
So you can see
Looks
it.
like some pancake batter to me. It's just a
Yeah.
little clumpy.
Yep.
Just getting the
This
cheese
last
to
little
melt.
bit of Velveeta pieces to melt.
You like one cooking? Well, give me a kiss for making that for you. You know what I liked about that kiss? I liked it when she licked your lips first. I made it extra yummy. Yeah.
All right, so hopefully I made enough. I feel like maybe I might be a little low on cheese.
Well, we got some more over there. You need some? I got cheddar, Velveeta,
What should we throw more of?
and we still have that Monterey Jack.
All through them, yeah. I think I'm gonna throw another scoop of sour cream in there. Just to give it a little more volume. Oh, that's 2 spoons.
Everyone is so concerned about my marital status. I'm still married.
All right, I just, randomly put another, I would say, 2 tablespoons. I'm just giving it more volume. What, buddy?
You full?
No.
What you want?
Gonna put a little bit more milk. Again, I want it to stay like the texture of, the consistency of pancake
Finish your dessert.
mix.
Go play even.
Sort of like a runny pancake mix.
Papa, you're going to go to Monsters getting you.
Is it a video game?
Uh-huh.
Oh, he wants to play He-Man.
Do we have that game?
Yeah.
I didn't know, bud.
What?
I didn't know we had that. You know more about video games than I do, buddy.
Man, how old are
You
you?
and JP and Bo.
4. Okay.
Okay. So I'm gonna take a little taste of this sauce
Man, do you know when
and
your birthday
see
is?
if we need.
I already have my birthday.
Okay, so you just turned 4.
Okay, I'm checking it real quick to see if we need more salt. But no, that's good and salty.
Okay, good. So now we just poured over the noodles, right?
Yeah, you want it to be kind of like more salty than usual because it's gonna soak up into your noodles. So.
All right, let's.
All right, no, we actually stay there because we're not gonna go over here. We'll do it here. Literally straight into the mix. And
You like playing He-Man?
if y'all remember, I took some of the noodles out, so if it seems like it's too saucy, I'm gonna add more noodles in.
Maybe you said Hangman. Yeah, not He-Man.
Oh, hangman. Oh, hangman. We do have that.
How does he know what letters to pick? He's only
He
4.
literally doesn't. He just thinks he does. He knows like a few of them, and he says them, and he thinks he's, spelling something.
He's super smart, so it would not surprise me if he could spell to play that game.
All right, this is what we got so far.
Yeah,
It
that
looks
looks super yummy.
looks a little bit runny, but just FYI, the noodles are slightly undercooked, and that's why I put it in here in the sauce, because the rest of the way that it's going to cook, that sauce is going to soak up into these noodles, and we really don't want to soak up all the way, because remember, this is baked macaroni and cheese, so it's going to go in the oven for a minute.
We do have some extra noodles if you want to add a few.
I think I like it like that.
Okay.
All right, so oven.
I think it's at 400. I don't know if I
We got
changed
a
it.
pan in there.
Oh, yeah, that clear pan
All right.
from the egg bites. Let's see. Let me read some of these comments. Maybe. Might make me angry.
All right, that's on 400, which is a good temperature, I think. I'm just kind of letting these noodles soak up some sauce.
Okay, where is that woman at? I had enough of her. She's going to be blocked.
What?
You know where White Cutmore is?
The white cut.
Here
oh,
she
it's in the
is.
sink, but she used chicken on it earlier.
And-
Do you need some? Just use the big one. Just use the big one.
I'm not gonna sausage off the grill, so.
Well, what do you need? Like something to cut it on? Is what you? Yeah, just use that.
You wanna grab an electric knife?
Yay, she is now banned.
Here you go. Okay.
She was just so insistent that because I put my life on, Facebook, that I owe her some kind of explanation. There's your explanation. Banned.
People can be very invasive. It's not really fair. I think maybe sometimes people forget that you're a regular human being.
You just straight up say, can't talk about it. Can't talk. How's that?
That's a very valid answer.
It's legally true.
Mm-hmm. He's not wrong.
All right, so there's not really any amount of time that I'm doing this. I'm just kind of looking for the noodles to soak up some of the sauce a little bit. And honestly, they're going to do that in the oven. So this is a good texture, I think. All right, so let's transfer them into our bowl, our baking dish, which is already sprayed. Let's set that aside for a second. Okay, so in that drawer right there next to you on the end, see if there's one of those spatulas.
I got one that you hate, but it is one.
It's okay. All right.
I went through a lot of dishes today, so we're running low.
That happens a lot in this kitchen. We cook a lot around here. Even though this week I don't think I cooked anything myself.
Yeah, you did.
What? I didn't cook anything. You cooked everything.
That is some pretty sausage.
No, that's what she said.
Way to growl. I mean, grill. It's okay. You're adults. Touch your fingers. All right, now, do we top it with the regular cheese?
Yeah. All right, so can you see it? Scoot it a little closer.
Oh, they're good. I can move it.
Look. You see it? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so I'm gonna pour this cheese over the top. I like a lot of cheese, and this is just regular. This is sharp cheddar, but you can use whatever your preference is.
That is sharp cheddar because I bought that, and that's usually what I use. You use it sharp or just mild?
I usually use mild just because I find it melts better. It's a little bit less oily.
Yeah.
But your preference is fine. So I am like kind of pushing this down in it so that there's chunks of cheese in it. I don't really want to stir it because if I stir it, it gets dispersed too easy, in my opinion. I like to. He's cutting some sausage, so.
With a chainsaw.
With a chainsaw.
He just cooked some sausage on the grill, so he's cutting it up with the electric knife. There we go. Hi, buddy. All right. So there's my cheese, and now I'm going to put all the rest of the cheese in there over the top.
Very pretty.
All right.
And I love it that there's not like measurements because you really can't mess it up.
You can't. You can't mess it up. That's what people don't realize.
You
It's
can
so
use
easy.
whatever cheese you want.
It's literally so easy. You got Parmesan cheese? Throw that in there. Who cares?
We got the Monterey Jack.
I did. I put some in it already. We have a lot of extra Monterey Jack cheese right now. We got some by mistake.
Okay, that looks lovely. Then into the oven at 350.
350, 400 maybe. If you like the texture of the sauce that's in it right now, like if you want it to stay that way, then put it at a higher temperature and it'll just melt the cheese on top faster. If you want it to be, if you want the sauce to soak into it, then maybe reduce your temperature down to about 350 and then it'll cook a little bit slower, the cheese will melt slower, and it'll soak into the noodles a little more. So, into the oven.
But we almost have a mustard around there.
All right. That is
I'm gonna say 20 minutes maybe. 15, 20 minutes until it melts.
later on. I will post that recipe, but the measurements will all be approximate. So keep that in mind. What else?
That's
The
it.
noodles of your choice, cheese of your choice. The only thing that's not optional is the sour cream.
Sour cream and the milk. And I use whole milk
Milk.
because it's thicker and creamier and it works better with the macaroni and cheese. That's just my preference.
I think that's all the cooking we're gonna do. So we did the lava cakes, we did the egg bites this morning. You guys definitely need to try that. That was delicious. And now we just did baked macaroni, and I think that's enough for today.
I think so.
All right, that's it, girls and boys. We will see you all soon. Have a great Sunday.